Hey everyone, I'm Stefan and welcome to Cooking with the Kems. Today I'll be making Lilikoi pork tacos with an Asian inspired slaw and an island salsa. I'm super excited to share this dish with you all, so let's get cooking. So right here we have our pork. It's a nice 3-pounder boneless pork shoulder. Just like that, steaks. They're gonna cut them into like long strips. They're gonna cut them into nice little cubes. Doesn't have to be perfect, we just want to get them into like smaller pieces. Definitely help out with the cook time as well. So we're going to be putting it on a sheet pan, spreading it nice and even so that we can season it. This is an easier way to do it rather than in a bowl because you get a much more even season. Then we're going to go with our sea salt. I like to season high because it evenly distributes the salt. And some pepper as well. Alright, then we're gonna go to the stove. So we're gonna get our pork right here. It's a nice medium-high heat. We're gonna sear it. Making sure to not overcrowd the pan. We're looking for a nice golden brown sear before we flip it to the other side. Right now we're going to be transferring it into a roasting pan that's been lined with banana leaves. Alright, so we're going to get a cup of water and about a tablespoon of liquid smoke. Swirl it in there, just make sure to just cover it the whole entire mixture. It's going to steam. We're going to wrap our pork. So it does tend to rip out the banana leaves. Always get a little extra on the side. Be like a bundle. And then we're going to get our foil and we're going to put it right on top. Make sure to be tight on the foil. You want to create like an airtight seal, almost like a nice little seal so that it can braise. We're gonna go in a nice preheated 350-degree oven for about 1 to 2 hours or until your pork is tender. While our pork is in the oven, let's prep our island salsa. Start off with the whole pineapple. We're gonna remove the bottom and the top of the pineapple and then all of the peel. Now we're going to remove the core. So that the core is the hard part. Just really, you can keep it for like drinks and whatnot too. I like to, when I cut pineapple or any kind of fruit, even vegetable, I like to make it flat like that so it doesn't. See? Right now we're going to dice it. We want a somewhat uniform dice here. So right now we're going to be peeling our papaya. Then we're going to cut it in half, removing the seed with a spoon. Then we're going to be slicing it and then dicing it. And next we're going to add our mangoes. First we're going to cut around the seed. And then we're going to peel. And then dice. So right now we're going to be cutting our red onion. Gonna cut the tops off. And so we're gonna cut our onion into a small dice. So we're gonna get our jalapeno. Careful with the seeds, removing the membrane in the middle. We don't want it too spicy. It's probably better if you use a paring knife. Remove as much of the seed as we can. And now we're gonna slice our jalapeno and then we're gonna finely dice it. This is a nice fine dice. In French cooking, we call this a brunoise. So right now we're gonna go with our cilantro. What I like to do is it like in a little bundle. It's a lot easier. We're gonna give it a nice rough chop and then we're gonna add it to our bowl of ingredients. So let's add a little lime to our salsa because the salsa is not complete without lime. Let's add a little salt to taste. And then we're gonna mix it. And now we're gonna make our pineapple passion fruit barbecue sauce. We're gonna start off with some passion fruit puree along with our pineapple puree we choose. And then we're gonna go with it's like a medium high. We're gonna reduce it a little bit. We're gonna add a little bit of low sodium soy sauce, cider vinegar, and then your favorite barbecue sauce, some brown sugar, and then some honey, and then a sprinkle of salt. And we're gonna add some Aleppo pepper for some heat. And we're gonna let it reduce until it's just right. So right now we're gonna be making our slaw dressing. We're gonna go in our bowl right here, a little bit of Dijon mustard, a little bit of honey, a little bit of sesame oil, cider vinegar, a little sodium soy sauce, sprinkle of salt, some pepper. So right now we're gonna go with a neutral oil, vegetable oil, and then we're gonna be slowly drizzling it in. So that's the texture that we're looking for. We're gonna test for the seasoning. It's still a little acidic, so we're gonna add a little bit of white sugar. We're gonna set our dressing aside. We're gonna cut our cabbage. Probably gonna end up using only about half. Maybe a quarter of a small piece. We don't need too much. I'm gonna pour it. Basically shaving the cabbage. It doesn't have to be perfect, you know, we just want a nice thin shave. Now we're gonna get our red cabbage. We'll do about the same amount. We're gonna finish slicing our cabbage, and now we're gonna check on our pork. Our pork has been cooking for about 2 hours. Now it's time to unwrap the banana leaves and then just check on this delicious pork. And now we're gonna shred our pork. Dude, the colors, man, and the textures, you see? Some parts are like fatty, some are not. I think it's ready to assemble right now. So we're gonna toast up a couple of tortillas. So we're gonna flip it now. See, we want a little bit of char, but not too much because it will make the tortillas kind of hard. That's good. And then this is gonna go right on our plate. put a little bit of our dressing. It's powerful, so you don't need a lot. We're gonna toss it, making sure to fully coat the cabbage in our slaw, and then we are ready to serve it. Put a little bit of our delicious pork. A little bit of our barbecue sauce. Now we're gonna top our tacos with our slaw. And then we're gonna top it with some island salsa. A couple wedges of lime. And then some cilantro. Well, there you have it, Lilikoi pork tacos with Asian slaw and island salsa. This taco has all the right textures and flavors, which makes it perfect for any meal or family gathering. And don't forget, if you like this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for tuning in to Cooking with the Kems. I'm Stefan, and we'll see you next time.